technically Canadian. In 2014, Canada lost something it could never fully replace. There were no riots, no military response, no emergency session of Parliament. Just millions of Canadians quietly realizing that Tim Hortons no longer belonged to them. To understand what happened, you first need to understand what Tim Hortons meant to Canada. This was never just a coffee shop. This was a ritual, a national meeting place, a religion, with worse parking. In small towns across the country, towns with no hospital, no grocery store, sometimes no paved road, there was still a Tim Hortons. Open, staffed, fully operational. Canadians did not find this strange. Canadians found this correct. It was founded in 1964 by a hockey player named Tim Horton, an actual Canadian hockey player. No one questioned this. It made complete sense to everyone. This detail matters because nothing has ever sounded more Canadian than a coffee empire founded by a hockey player. For decades, Canadians woke before sunrise, drove through snowstorms, ordered a double-double, and for a brief moment, the world made sense. It was theirs. Then came 2014. An American fast food corporation announced it would purchase Tim Hortons for $11 billion. Canada did not take this well. Politicians issued statements. News anchors spoke in unusually careful tones. Social media filled with genuine grief. Not anger, grief. Because for many Canadians, something had died. Technically, the new company would still be headquartered in Canada. Technically. They announced this as though it would help. It did not help. Then, slowly, things began to change. The coffee changed, then the food, then the donuts. Small things, the kinds of things people notice immediately. Menu items disappeared. Fresh baked goods became factory shipped. The sense that someone, somewhere, actually cared. Franchise disputes became public. Workers and owners fought openly. Internal memos leaked. In 2017, following minimum wage increases in Ontario, some franchise owners cut employee benefits, then posted notices about it inside their restaurants, under the Tim Hortons logo. This was a communications error. Boycotts were organized. Drive-through lines vanished from locations that had not seen an empty parking lot in half a century. A company that once represented warmth, routine, and Canadian identity had become something else. Quite a skill, really. And yet, Tim Hortons still dominates Canada. There are thousands of locations, millions of coffees sold every day. The lineups returned, as they always do. Ask any Canadian over 30 if it tastes the same, if it still feels Canadian. They will pause, not because they do not have an answer, because deep down, they already know. Tim Horton died in 1974, a car accident on the Queen Elizabeth Way in Ontario. He never saw what his company became. He never saw it sold. He never saw executives in distant boardrooms deciding what would go into a Canadian's coffee cup. In some ways, he was the lucky one. The lineups returned. The cups stayed red. Canada moved on. Officially. But something changed in 2014, and Canadians still talk about it. The way people talk about places that no longer exist, even if the coffee is fine. Canada never stopped showing up. That may have been the saddest part. This was Tim Hortons.